World Central Kitchen is a homegrown humanitarian organization that provides meals all around the planet. Right now, they're feeding people in more than a dozen states like Gaza, Ukraine, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and more.
Here in Prince George's County, our Tommy McFly got an exclusive look inside one of their operation centers in a story you'll only see on 4 tonight.
The first meal is the most important. In the moment we achieve the first meal, if we need to do millions more, the millions are coming behind.
You've probably seen the work of World Central Kitchen and culinary humanitarian superhero Jose Andres in action. But a look inside the rock is not something they allow every day. On a special assignment today, giving you the first camera look inside of World Central Kitchen's Readiness Warehouse in Maryland. We can't even tell you where it is because the work here is so important and so special with some great folks like James, who's going to bring us inside. What are we going to see today?
We're going to see everything we do here on the East Coast that we take all around the world.
Let's do it.
This is our food Super Duty monster truck. This one goes to the hardest to reach places because it's the most souped up out of all of them. But this one we cook outside. So everything, the whole kitchen gets set up in this space right here. And it's the easiest thing in the world to pop out a can.
And it brings the pantry out.
We like fresh vegetables, fresh chicken, fresh protein. But in this vehicle, we're ready.
So this is just like, this is the first thing you're gonna make if you have to. If you can't get the veggies right away, you're making beans, you're making chicken.
Yeah, and we like to start with our best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
What is going on in here?
These are our little pots. If you'll check them out, they're only about 180 liters.
Super little. Just the thing you'd have in your apartment, exactly the same size as a little pot.
If I'm cooking dinner for my friends, they might eat all of that. When you load this thing, it goes.
What is this?
I'm kind of waiting for you to ask that.
I've been looking at this.
It's our multifaceted delivery vehicle. So no matter what's down there, if it's flooded or if it's messed up, we can take this anywhere.
Up to like 4 feet of water.
No. It can float in a river. It floats.
You just climb in the windshield?
Yeah. This folds down.
Oh.
This folds down. You take a seat. Yeah, that's the driver's seat. Believe it or not. And there's no steering wheel. Oh.
There's no steering wheel?
There's no steering wheel.
If this thing is in the field, some wild stuff's gone down.
Yes. Well, we'll send it out if we think we're going to use it. If we think we can, we're going to use it, just like all of our resources.
Yeah.
Here at Rock East, we can suck up some of that time that lives between a disaster and when first boots on the ground happen. So we're going to be contacting vendors. We're going to be reaching out to freight forwarders. I'm going to be making decisions about material in the warehouse that we're going to ship out.
What does that look like from the chef perspective when you land in a disaster zone?
When we land in a disaster zone, we're really trying to find suppliers, and especially local suppliers. One thing that's really beautiful about World Central Kitchen. We're working with local chefs in the region who have been affected by these disasters.
This is not your average kitchen either. What is going on in this beast of a vehicle?
All right, so our big rig is amazing. We have these really beautiful comfy ovens that do everything from baking, braising, grilling, you name it.
Wow. Is this one a little older than the last one we saw?
Yeah, Roxanne is our OG.
Roxanne?
Yeah.
That's her name?
That's her name.
Roxanne!
I love her dearly. Not as technical as the one in our big rig, but it gets the job done.
What's the deployment like? You get the call, are you driving this overnight? Is there a logistics person who's driving this overnight? Are you flying to meet the truck? Like, what happens?
They would take that big rig and I'm on there with a go bag, ready to make some things happen. We might stop at Buc-ee's and get something to eat and we'll make our way down south and make it happen, you know?
These guys, thanks to them, everybody can keep doing what we do. Is giving dignity and hope one meal at a time.
It was really great to see Chef Jose Andres out there, but he'll be the first one to tell you it's this global team that makes it happen at World Central Kitchen, and it's truly happening all the time, everywhere. Today, as a matter of fact, they just announced they're saying that they are, for the first time, feeding 1 million meals a day in Gaza alone.
Really?
And they're doing it on a sustained clip, that it's happening 1 million meals a day.
Now we know how they swoop in like an army to these places.
Yep.
It's incredible. I really love that thing. No steering wheel, but it floats.
Yeah, the amphibious vehicle. And you talk about the people who are doing this work. They are first responders. They're always standing ready, and they're ready for whenever. Tiny team at the Rock in Prince George's County, but then they have a chef corps from around the world, and they have people that they deploy and they activate where the disaster happens. That's their secret sauce. They're trying to make meals in the kitchens and the food trucks that are on the ground, and then they come in with the extra support and the infrastructure and all of that, which is a whole different way of thinking about relief.
Yeah, and it's just amazing what his life has now morphed into, right? What started in the restaurant business and serving a meal for dinner has turned into humanitarian aid, global at that.
Truly
He's a
feeding the
saint.
world.
Yeah.
He is.
Thank you,
Doing
Tommy.
good stuff.
We'll be right back.